It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From Spectrum Center in Uptown Charlotte, tonight, the Charlotte Hornets getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. Won by the Lakers. Jay.
Subbing in for Los Angeles, number 7.
Lakers at the controls right now. To Josh Hart.
Ball.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Into the front court, it's Walker. 10-0 is the score. Able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
To Josh Hart.
Screen left.
Shot from the lane won't go. Across the timeline, it's Walker. 10-2 the score. To Batum. To Walker. Here comes the screen. Has a look. The screen sets him up for 2.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Beasley. To Josh Hart. Has a chance. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Beasley. And a pass taken away by Charlotte. Walker into the front court. 10-4 is the score. Here comes the screen. The Hornets with 4 to shoot. A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Gets a look. Can't hit. Walker with the basketball. Now down 6. To Nick Batum. From the painted area, won't go down. Hart. Trying to cash in, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Ed, did you see what this pass just did? Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand that next time down the court, they might be on the receiving end of that pass.
The drive, right to the basket. Give it to him. Kemba Walker, 2 of 4 now.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
McGee powers it through. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
To Batum. Knocked loose. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Nick Batum. Jay, last year the Lakers 35-47, but that was before the King headed out west. What impact, obviously, will LeBron James have on this Lakers team and their record?
There's no doubt that I think the Lakers will get over 35 wins. Will they get over 50, though, is the major question. I don't see that happening, considering last year only 2 teams in the West, Golden State and Houston, had over 50 wins.
West is loaded, so if you don't get over 50, if you're the Lakers, are you still in the playoffs?
I think the Lakers will probably be a 6th seed. Yes, they will be in the playoffs this year.
The assist from number 15, Kemba Walker.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Beasley.
Watch the pick. Watch the pick on your right.
5 to shoot for Los Angeles. Cody Zeller.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Charlotte basketball. Walker to Kevin Knox. Has a look. Deep two there, won't go. Rondo into the front court. The lead stands at 9. Hart. Over to the right side. Lays it up and in.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
Into the front court, it's Walker. Down 11. Screen coming. Walker to Kevin Knox. Kevin Knox powers it through. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They looked lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
To Beasley. Michael Beasley with the slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Walker. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First try at the line, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first.
LeBron James.
JaVale McGee. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it.
Hey, lock up, lock up. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
To James. LeBron James. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Rondo with the basketball. It's a 9-point lead. Goes to the right side. Screen coming. Stevenson looking for his man. Flushes down the slam. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
Walker. They'll take it from downtown. Let's see, Jay, if that wakes them up.
Yeah, that was a big-time three, but the most important possession is now, the one you're currently in. Don't focus on the next play, but focus on the present.
To James. Here comes the screen. James. Pass stolen by the Hornets. Across the timeline, it's Walker. Down 8. And the Lakers have the rebound. Into the front court comes Rondo. Looking to make something happen. And throws it down. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Nothing going here on that drive. Walker. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go.
Look, sometimes it takes a little while to get into the flow of the game. During the next timeout or during the next break in action, take the ball, go shoot it. See the ball go through the net a couple of times.
I got ball. I got ball. Big pick right there.
To Kemba Walker. Trying to cash in. Give it to him. Kemba Walker, 4 out of 7.
And here's a next level comment for you. K-Walk is one of the rare guys in the league today that blurs the lines between the streets and the league.
Fires the 3.
To number 14, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. That's his first.
First free throw is good. Knocks down the second free throw.
For L.A., number 2, Lonzo Ball.
Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. Hornets have the basketball.
Catch up, y'all. I got ball. I got ball.
Surveys the floor. Walker. Has a look. And the rebound comes to Kuzma.
Uh-oh, lock-up time.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Off the mark. No good. Walker into the front court. Trailing by 11.
Right.
From 18 feet at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter with the Lakers in command. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Charlotte with the basketball. Walker. Here comes the screen. To Walker. Doesn't have the touch. No good. To Caldwell Pope. Turns and slams it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
To Kemba Walker. Shot clock to 4 for Charlotte. Doesn't get the bounce.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
To Walker. Has a chance. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. With that, he's 5 for 9.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Jay, the Lakers, not just a great franchise, but they are a brand in the NBA. With LeBron James, what do you make of Laker fans accepting him maybe now or down the road as one of their own?
They better accept him now. I agree wholeheartedly with Jeannie Buss when she said they're not Laker fans if they're not happy about LeBron James. He is a Laker, and this is one of the most loyal fan bases we have, not just in this country, but in the entire world. The most Twitter followers of all the teams in the NBA.
Nothing going here on that drive. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Knocks it down off the step back.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Caldwell Pope. To Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Kemba Walker. Nothing going here on that drive. Screen coming. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Ball with it up top. The advantage is 13 points. Nothing going here on that drive. To Ball. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Short jumper won't fall.
It's so important to instill confidence in your best player. I know he missed a shot earlier, but that doesn't mean that you can't run the same exact play and let him prove he's the player he thinks he is, and we all know he is.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 22,
Lakers ball.
stepping in for Charlotte. Number 9, Tony Parker.
Shot from the lane won't go. Parker into the front court. He'll run the offense.
I got ball.
Here comes the screen. Parker. Oh, he had it. To Caldwell Pope. Tosses.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you.
To Parker. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Inside, he scores.
Everybody in the building, including myself, thought that pass was going somewhere else. Fool me once? Okay, but you're definitely not fooling me twice.
To Parker. Lets it fly from long range. Misfires. It's no good.
Screen.
To Caldwell Pope. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. He's 2 for 2 now.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Hornets at the controls of this one. Parker. Sizing up the defense. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do, even if you're not known for it.
They get it to Kuzma, down low. Throws it down.
You hear a lot of talk about Donovan Mitchell, but Kyle Kuzma is probably one of the biggest surprises in the draft last year. averaging around 16 points per game and became an all-rookie first team after being drafted 27th overall.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Batum. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Oh, Lonzo Ball. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Lonzo Ball is so different. There's something special about a player that can always deliver the ball on time and on target. Let me break that down for you. The on-time part means the ball isn't delivered 1 second too late or 1 second too early, but at the perfect time for you to go right into your shot or make a play. The on-target aspect means that the ball is either delivered right in the pocket for a shooter, or for a big, it hits you right in the chest so you can go up for a slam. With his head constantly on a swivel, it's safe to say that Lonzo Ball is already an elite passer.
To Nick Batum. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Fires the three. Can't connect. It's no good. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Los Angeles, they have it. And counted at the rim.
Ed, see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Parker. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Knocked loose. Kuzma. Off the assist.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Parker. The Hornets with 4 to shoot. It's no good. Great defense.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Hornets right now in possession. Parker. To Kevin Knox. Probing the defense. To Batum.
Watch back.
Shot clock to 4 for Charlotte. Batum. That won't go. Ball into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Got it.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Parker. To Nick Batum. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Here comes the screen. Batum to Parker. Here's a chance from long range. And he's fouled. Nice move that time. And he's going to the line for 2. Tony Parker at the line. First one goes down. It's a second. One more coming. 3 for 3. Nice.
Subbing in for the Charlotte Hornets, number 2, Martin Williams.
JaVale McGee. To Kyle Kuzma. He was hacked. They let it go. Off the mark. To Ball. James. LeBron James. That's 3 now on 4 shots. Veteran move right there.
Still blows my mind that this young man is 16 years in the NBA, has not had one bad injury, but more importantly, it's about the respect of the game. That's what LeBron James brings to the table when you think about basketball. You respect the game, you get the benefits.
And scores.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Charlotte basketball. Parker. To Kevin Knox. From the outside, no good.
And the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Knocked loose. Lakers have it. James. From the painted area, won't go down.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
LeBron into the front court. His guys can hold for the final shot.
Number 23, LeBron James.
Hornets have the basketball.
I got him. Here we go. Here we go.
Gets a shot up off the mark. Long key from 3/4 court. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Lakers entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Charlotte Hornets have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter.
Game track. Steals.
What you see on the screen is how this team put itself at a disadvantage. They definitely have some adjustments to make for the second half.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going.
Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Charlotte with the basketball.
Hey, double screen.
Here we go.
Kyle Kuzma rejects it. That's his third block this evening. LeBron into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Here coming left.
Here comes the screen. McGee powers it through.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on, but the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
JaVale McGee tips it. That's his third block this evening. And a pass taken away by Charlotte. To Parker. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Tony Parker at the line. First try, no good. Second one goes. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Trying to cash in. That's no good.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Deep right corner. Batum hauled in by James.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Parker with it. Down a bundle. Kuzma. Second effort. Has a look. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
JaVale McGee swats it. That's his third block this evening.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Stevenson.
Pick it up.
Down for McGee. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
Parker. Knocked loose. JaVale McGee with the block. That's his third block this evening.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Down for McGee. Whoa, what a finish.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Hornets at the controls of this one. Here comes the screen. Has a chance, and it's Kuzma able to clear the rebound. And that one is out. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Come on, y'all, let's go get it.
Substitutions. Subbing in for...
Here's Rondo with it. He'll run the offense.
Watch the pick. You see it.
Oh, yeah, let's double shot. Yep.
Knocks it down from mid-range. Hornets right now in
Here we go.
possession.
My ball, my ball.
Walker. Takes stock of the floor. Short jumper off the mark. Flushes it home.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Walker with the basketball. His guys down big.
Hey, watch this screen left.
From long range, that's dancing with danger. Kemba Walker left wide open, and he drills it for three.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Charlotte basketball. Walker. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Nothing going here on that drive. The jumper's off the mark. Goes to the left side. Hart. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
I wonder who we're going to see tonight. Playoff Rondo or that other guy? Because when he's on top of his game, there is no one better in terms of IQ and also vision. Unless the offense isn't clicking, expect to see him breaking down the D and ensuring everyone gets fed.
Rondo into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. To Josh Hart. Beasley. Trying to cash in. Jumper's good.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Inside, he scores.
Old school equals high percentage.
Gets it in the right corner. Beasley to Josh Hart. Rondo to the basket, but he can't finish.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Frank Kaminsky at the line. Can't connect on the first free throw. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Los Angeles has the basketball. Probing the defense. To Beasley. JaVale McGee. To Josh Hart. Beyond the arc for 3. Hart can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Wide open look, won't go. To Josh Hart. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Hornets have the basketball. Walker. For three. Had made his first couple, but he misses there.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Here comes the screen. Shot from the lane won't go.
One of the best-kept secrets in the game, utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air, crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Has a look. The screen sets him up for two.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Beasley. Rondo. 24-second violation. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Number 6, Lance Stevenson. Into the game for the
Parker.
Number 9, Tony.
Rises for the slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Beasley to Stevenson. From the painted area, won't go down. Charlotte with the basketball.
I got ball.
Knocks it down off the step back.
Not always the first option, but his number was definitely called on that one.
Rondo with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. For three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Hit.
Parker. Whistle blows. Oh, his back was to the basket. 5-second count. It's going the other way. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Lakers at the controls right now. Here comes the screen. To Beasley. And he finishes at the rim.
And ball movement is one of those great things. One of the things you learn early in this game is that if everybody gets involved, then everyone has a chance to win.
Off the assist.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
The assist from number 3, Jeremy Lamb.
Gets it in the left corner. Down for McGee. Good look that time, but off the mark.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. 3 quarters down, and so far, it's been all Lakers. It's Lakers ball as we start the 4th.
Yeah, baby, here we go.
Substitutions, Charlotte. Into the game for LA, number 7.
Parker to Batum. Parker. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Fires the 3, and McGee there for the rebound. Batum. And finishes strong.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To Ball. Kuzma to Josh Hart. Ah, the monster stuff. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
When miracles happen, you accept it and you're thankful. But you don't expect it all the time.
To Ball. To Josh Hart. JaVale McGee goes to the right side. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Has a chance. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. To Ball. Screen coming. Ball. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Parker. To Nick Batum. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
And he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. To Ball. Sets him up. Flushes down the slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Screen coming. Batum to Parker. It was right there.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are...
Oh, ferocious slam inside.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Hornets at the controls of this one. Parker. To Batum. Surveys the floor. Here comes the screen. Batum. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Here's the step back.
I wasn't quite expecting him to get there, but I can be wrong. Sometimes, not a lot, but maybe sometimes.
Ball with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Rebound snared by Kid Gilchrist. Won't go. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short. Lets it fly from long range. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
20-footer at the buzzer. Shot at the buzzer's good. Not the greatest show of sportsmanship. An already contentious battle has now come to a close.
Taylor Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers dominated this game from beginning to end. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Hornets seemed to give up on this game as it got more challenging. My advice for these guys is not to watch any TV tonight because it's not going to help them forget about this game. Everyone is going to be talking about this one. Check out the leading scores for the Charlotte Hornets.
Game track. Assists.
The Los Angeles Lakers
Played fantastic team basketball today. Ball movement is clearly what separated these two squads.
Player of the game.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in this game. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show.
Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a look at the upcoming games for the Charlotte Hornets. On behalf of Ed